The best healthcare is there in ways big and small. There when we most and least expect it. We may not see it, but we feel it. It lets us know we're not in this alone. Everyone deserves a healthcare partner who never quits. One who's there for what matters. United Healthcare. There for what matters.
Hey everyone, welcome back to another week of the Financially Fit Podcast. I am your host, Andre Creighton. I'm delighted to be here with you all today. If you're new to the podcast, welcome. I hope that you find something fruitful in our conversation today. For those that are returning, I really appreciate y'all. I appreciate y'all rocking with me all of 2023. It's been a really, really fun ride and journey as we give you guys advice to helping you on your journey to becoming financially fit. I'm just so appreciative and want to show gratitude to my viewers and listeners. So I really appreciate y'all for rocking with me. And, we're going to continue this thing. And as I always say, this journey is much like someone who's trying to get into shape, right? It doesn't happen overnight. But what does occur when you are consistent and you're going to the gym every single day, you're getting your lifting, you're doing your cardio, you will start to see those results over time. And it's no different with your financial journey. If you do the things that apply to your situation and you take some of the advice that you're getting through this podcast, I do believe that you will be well on your way to becoming more financially fit. Just remember that it is not a sprint. It is a marathon, right, in this journey of life. So today, as I've talked about in other episodes, we're at year end, right? So this is the time where you're starting to prepare for your taxes. You should be reviewing those budgets with your significant other, or if you're single, reviewing your budget and figuring out, like, where do I want to go in 2024? The key is that planning phase, right? And sometimes the planning phase can be the most painful phase, right? Because you're not seeing the direct benefit or the gratification right away, right? It takes time. But if you set yourself on a plan and you stick to that plan, you will start to see that gratification over time. And hopefully, when we're looking at December 20th of 2024, you'll be like, man, I'm so glad that I put that plan together. And here's the progress that I've made. And I'm super excited about all the things I've achieved in 2024. And I look forward to 2025. But right now, we're in 2023 and we're starting to think about 2024. So today's podcast is, this might be a little bit of a shorter podcast today. And what I want to do is I want to spend some time providing you all with some resources. I talk a lot about budgeting and being able to understand if you have a surplus and what are you doing with that surplus or residual income. We've given you some guidance on what you should do with that extra money, right, to help increase your net worth. But today, we're going to give you some resources, right? We're going to give you the ability to apply those things to better position yourself and to have more, really more of a plan in place that can really help you get there, right? Unlike many of you might not be like me. I'm a financial professional, CFO. I've been in the financial realm for over a decade. And, I'm very comfortable going in and setting up spreadsheets and being able to, articulate what I want to see throughout my plan. And I'm gonna be honest with you, when I show it to my wife, she looks at it and she's like, yep, that makes sense. And I don't think that sometimes she ultimately necessarily always understands every single intricate piece of it. It probably looks more like Greek to her. But through some of these programs that I'm going to talk about today, we're going to get you to a point where you have the tools where it won't be Greek to you. So there's a platform called Mint. If you are a Mint user, those of you know that Mint is going away, right? Mint is going to be no longer, and it's unfortunate because it was a very strong platform. It was a platform that allowed you to track your budgeting, your investments. It really was kind of that full suite for anything financial planning, to help drive your strategy forward. And unfortunately, they're going away, and they're trying their best to push a lot of people to Credit Karma. I'm not on here to really talk badly about any platform. What I do is I do want to give you some guidance on which ones might make sense for you, right? Credit Karma typically has been a platform where you can track your credit score, and obviously based on if you have debt and some things, they might give you some recommendations on consolidation loans that you qualify for to maybe potentially put you in a better position if that's your strategy. I have yet to really know what it's going to look like now that Mint users are transferring over there. So I want to give you some other platforms you could potentially use. So the first one that I want to talk about, and I'm going to start talking about some of the free platforms. Empower. So Empower, which is spelled Empower, uh, is a free platform, and I've used this in the past. And I got introduced to Empower because I actually have a retirement traditional IRA through Empower, and I still have that today. I've since gone away from using it to, track my spending and savings and investments and such. I just found that, I needed more flexibility in the platform that I use. So, as I said, I'm a financial professional, so I prepare a lot of the things on my own. But at times, I do like to utilize platforms to streamline and automate things because time is money and money is time. And if I can get back any of my time by automating some things, that's more time that I can go out and make more money, right? To really utilize that on my financial journey to being having that financial freedom that I want. So with Empower, you're going to be able to track your spending. So you're going to know what's coming into your bank account, what's going out. It's going to categorize some of the spending that you're doing, so you'll know like where your money is being allocated. It's going to track your savings and your investments. So really, when you think about it, the platform puts all of your accounts into one nice place where you can view everything. It's going to provide you budgeting, cash flow, and then also it's going to provide you that investment analysis and potentially even bill pay alerts. So if you're a person that doesn't pay your bills on time, that can be detrimental to your credit depending on what type of bill it is or what type of debt it may be. So I really like this platform for the investment analysis, being able to understand what my rate of return is on a monthly, quarterly, yearly basis. I think that is very helpful, especially as a financial professional who wants to be into the weeds a little bit and understand the ins and outs of my money. Now, I know that there are a lot of people that may not be like me, where they might not want to view their investments every single day or month or quarterly. Hopefully, you're viewing those at least annually, but it's definitely been a powerful platform. But like I said, I've since moved away for it. But it is free. It's a tool that can kind of introduce you to using platforms and automation. I think it's a good way to start. So that's Empower. The next one is Good Budget. So Good Budget is very similar to Mint. So if you've been a Mint user, this is going to be a platform that is very similar to what you've already used. The free version limits you to 10 budgeting categories. So if you're a person that, you know, has multiple budgets, so maybe you have a home improvement budget, a grocery budget, a shopping budget, an entertainment budget. If you have more than 10 budgets, you're going to have to uh, potentially upgrade to the premium version. And I just want to note that this is not a platform that is going to allow you to view all of your accounts and your holistic view of your net worth all in one place. It's just for budgeting. So if you're a person that just wants the budgeting piece, this is a really, really good platform for just budgeting. But as I said, it does limit you to 10 budgeting accounts. So you will have to upgrade to the premium version to be able to utilize more than 10 accounts or have unlimited accounts. So that's really good budget. Honeydew. So Honeydew is another platform that allows you to track income and expenses. So really, helping you with that budget. It does allow you to make a joint budget, and it allows you also to choose what you share. So this is really good for couples that, maybe you're not married yet, or maybe you keep your accounts separate, and maybe you are married and you keep them separate, whatever it may be. This is a really good way for you to have a joint budget, and to be able to understand like where your partner is with their budget, and so on and so forth. It's a really, really good platform for those that really are looking for a way to integrate with their partner, and be able to have a more streamlined, consolidated budget between you two, and that also is free. So I do believe they have a premium version, but this is a really, really good platform for those couples that are looking to integrate and are new to kind of that cohesive budgeting between the two of you. The next one is Simplify. This one is by Quicken. So if you've heard of Quicken Loans, Quicken has quite a few different um, platforms that are integrated within their overarching company. Simplify is their version that allows you to do a lot of the budgeting. So they do have a limited time offer for Mint users. So you will see this quite a bit across a lot of these platforms. They're trying to capture, as many of the Mint users, and get and invite them into their platforms. So I do advise you before the end of the year, if you're looking into one of these platforms and you are a Mint user, to make sure that you're looking to see like what type of discounts that you may be able to get transitioning over into a new platform. Simplify really allows you to budget with custom categories. So they're really big on customization, which is really nice. For those that are very diligent around having very specific budgets and categories. This is a good tool for those that want that ultimate customization. They do have a free trial, which is $5.99, or sorry, they have a free trial, and then thereafter it's $5.99 a month. So this is more of a cost efficient and cost sensitive platform. I refrain from saying cheap because what's cheap to me or cheap to someone else might not be cheap to another person. But it is they're trying to be more cost effective than a lot of their kind of peers and competitors. So this platform also will allow you to see kind of your upcoming bills. So if you're a person that struggles with, organizing your bills and paying your bills on time, this is a really, really good platform that will allow you to have the opportunity to see those uh, kind of bills in a calendar view, which is really nice, right? I know that sometimes, I'm really good about paying my bills on time, and so is my wife. But I know at times, life gets busy, right? You're working, you maybe have a kid, you're traveling, whatever it may be. There's lots of things that pull us away from thinking about some of the things that are essential in our life, such as paying our bills and thinking about our financials. So this is a really good platform for those that struggle with being able to pay their bills on time. It really will give you that holistic view from a calendar perspective of when you should be paying your bills, how much is due, and all of that is automated within Simplify, which is by, once again, Quicken. And they do, as I mentioned before, they have a free trial, and thereafter it's $5.99 a month. The next one is Tiller. So that is Tiller. Um, this one, really is a platform that I am interested in learning more about. This one automates. So basically, you set up all of your accounts, you sign in to them through Tiller. They integrate within the Tiller platform. And then this is the only one that utilizes pre-built spreadsheets. So all of your information will populate into their spreadsheets, both your income, expenses, expense accounts, your budgets, your net worth, your investments. All of that will pull into those spreadsheets that are pre-built by Tiller. They do have 30 days free, which is really nice, right? When you think about having an opportunity where you get 1 month free to really try out a platform, this is really cool. And then thereafter, it's $79 per year. As I said, it links all of your accounts, and then they auto populate into a spreadsheet. So, what I would tell you that for a person like me, this would be a really good platform because I like the spreadsheet view. I work with spreadsheets all the time. It's nice to be able to see those in one concise place that's very detailed. For someone like my wife, she certainly can read those things, but I certainly think that sometimes she might be overwhelmed by the nuances of a spreadsheet and all of the kind of numbers within a spreadsheet and the intricate pieces of that and how it all kind of auto populates in there. So um, this is a really good one for people that like spreadsheets. For many others that maybe are not very well versed with working with spreadsheets, this could look very foreign and like Greek to them. So, but I do think that the 30-day free is a really good opportunity to see if it fits with what you're trying to do. The last one that I want to mention, and actually, I just signed up for this one a couple weeks ago. I was reading the reviews between this platform, which is called Monarch Money versus Tiller. And I decided to go with Monarch over Tiller. I think that speaks a lot to the Monarch platform because, as I mentioned with Tiller, I'm a big spreadsheet person, but ultimately I chose Monarch over Tiller. Part of the reason why I chose Monarch is they have an amazing dashboard. While spreadsheets are important, it's really nice to see the trends and to see the graphs. And being a financial professional, it's really nice to kind of see those trends and be able to understand, like, is my net worth increasing? What is the rate of return on my investments? And they truly do break it down by your accounts and categories. You're able to create a budget here with custom categories. So this is going to be much like your Simplified by Quicken. You do have the ability to create custom categories. They are unlimited. It tracks your spending, tracks your savings, your investments, and then ultimately will calculate your net worth. And I like this one because I want to know exactly what my net worth is. If it's negative or if it's positive, I want to understand, like, what if I'm doing the correct things along my financial journey, is my net worth increasing, right? That's going to tell you right away whether you're kind of on the right path. So I really like this platform. They do have an application that you can use on your mobile. But then they also do have a desktop version as well if you like to see things on the computer. So I like that flexibility because I can see things on the go through my mobile app, but then also I have the ability when I'm at home and I have a little bit more time that I can pull them up on my computer on a bigger screen and really take a deeper dive into what is happening on my financial journey. The Monarch describes their app as the app for power couples, which I thought was very interesting. It was really cool because I downloaded this app, I started linking our accounts, and then I was able to invite my wife through her email, and she was able to link into my account or into my Monarch platform as well. And then she was able to link her accounts because she does have some things that are separate still, whether it's credit cards or, whatever it may be. So that they describe themselves as the platform for power couples. I think this is a really, really good platform for couples that are looking for more customization and really looking to have that joint view of where they are from a household net worth perspective. Unfortunately, they only have 7 days free. So that is one kind of nuance to their platform. It is $14.99 a month, or you can pay $99 a year. They do have a 30-day free trial for Mint users. So once again, they're trying to get some of those Mint users over to Monarch. I have had a great experience with this platform thus far. Just note that, if you do use a bank that is not widely known, so like, outside of like your Wells Fargo or your US banks, like I use Affinity Plus Credit Union. Fortunately, I was able to link that account because they do have a partnership with them. But if you use a smaller bank or a smaller credit union, it is possible that you may not be able to link your account, and you might have to manually enter, your balances, your savings, your checking, etc. But this is a really, really intuitive platform. It's very easy to use. It's slick. I have enjoyed my time using this thus far. Wow. I know I said this was going to be a shorter podcast, but it looks like there was a lot to really go through and to really give you guys a deep dive into some of these. But hopefully, as you're thinking about your year end and what you want to do for 2024, you can go and check out some of these budgeting programs and see if there's one that makes sense for you. In my opinion, the winner for me is Monarch Money. That's the one that I'm testing right now. But as I said, you really can't go wrong with any of these. And it just comes down to, what are you really looking for? But I think holistically, if you're thinking about your whole financial journey and how do I continue to increase my net worth, Monarch Money is going to give you that full view. So, hopefully this is helpful. As I always say, it's not about how much money you make. The power is in how much money you keep. Thank you so much for rocking with me. I'm your host, Andre Creighton. See you next time.
Ridership on Metro Transit is up. The number of folks taking buses, light rail, commuter trains has jumped by 21% over last year. This means more reliable, extended service and more connection for all of us riders. Have you noticed the expanded service on some key routes? Trips have been added to the Metro Orange line, and the frequency has improved to every 15 minutes. And the Metro A line operates every 10 minutes between noon and 6 p.m. on weekdays. Not only that, the bus route that operates in the core routes 2, 10, and 18 all have weekday service increased to every 10 minutes between noon and 6 p.m. All across the system, you're seeing service that is available earlier and later, and more service available on weekends. So come along for the ride on your Metro Transit.
It's not just another day in your life. Things are changing for the better. At Comcast, we see those changes, and we're thinking about how we use technology today to live, work, learn, and play. And we're building for the future now, so we're better prepared for the wants and needs of tomorrow. That's why Comcast is rolling out multi-gig internet speeds to more than 50 million homes and businesses before the end of 2025, making our already industry-leading network even faster, smarter, greener, and more reliable. Over the decades, Comcast has been your partner, working hard to serve your community, and will continue to be your partner. We're expanding our gigabits so you can enjoy the tiny bits that matter most.
This winter, the COVID-19 virus is still circulating in our community, and the best way to protect yourself and your family.
Unleash the power of smile for your team. Delta Dental of Minnesota offers coverage to fit your unique small business, leading to a better benefit package and a happier team. Visit deltadentalmn.org/small business.
When I walked across that stage at my high school graduation, I was excited, but confused about my next step. Then I walked through the doors at Doherty Family College. Doherty Family College is part of the University of St. Thomas. It's a 2-year college that lets you earn an associate's degree and puts you on the path to your bachelor's degree. Classes are small, so I have a personal relationship with professors committed to my success. Like the name says, they treat us like family. They call us scholars because they believe we could do anything we put our minds to. They set us up for excellence with free tutoring, and that's not the only thing that's free. Laptops, books, even breakfast and lunch, and bus fare. That's part of the package here at Doherty Family College. It's even free to apply. So do like I did. Go to dfc.stthomas.edu and set up a tour. We'd be excited to welcome you to our family here at Doherty Family College.
You know Shaletta makes you laugh, but did you know Shaletta Brundage can also make you think and boost your business? Media personality, activist, and comedian Shaletta Brundage founded Shaletta Makes Me Laugh to celebrate and share the best of Black culture. It's a podcasting platform. You can download 10 weekly podcasts hosted by African-American subject experts at ShalettaMakesMeLaugh.com or wherever you find your favorite podcasts. ShalettaMakesMeLaugh.com is also a production house, creating broadcast-quality commercial content. And Shaletta and her team of storytellers create powerful promotional campaigns to get businesses the brand awareness they're looking for. Some of Minnesota's top businesses trust Shaletta, and you can too. Get out the word about your events and products and get in front of communities of color with ShalettaMakesMeLaugh.com. She's got the power to help your business.
Metro Transit is hiring. Right now, Metro Transit is looking for mechanics and technicians. These workers do the important work of diagnosing, repairing, and performing preventative maintenance on Metro Transit buses, light rail, commuter trains, and other vehicles. Metro Transit is hiring for maintenance of the way technicians for tracks and railway systems. Starting pay ranges from $29.72 to up to $41 an hour. If you're looking for a secure job that offers a great salary, competitive benefits, and a pension, look no further than Metro Transit. Right now, there's even a $4,000 hiring bonus for these positions. Sweet! Find out more at metrotransit.org/mechanic-hiring. That's metrotransit.org/mechanic-hiring. Keep your community on the move with a new career with Metro Transit.
This winter, the COVID-19 virus is still circulating in our community. And the best way to protect yourself and your family is still with the latest vaccine. They're safe and effective. Vaccinations are recommended for all Minnesotans 6 months of age and older, but there are still many reasons why the updated vaccine will protect you. Did you know that people who have been vaccinated and come down with COVID-19 are less likely to get very sick or need to be hospitalized? People who have been vaccinated are at significantly lower risk to come down with the ongoing health effects associated with long COVID. And chances of dying from COVID-19 are greatly reduced in people who have been vaccinated. Even if you have never been vaccinated, maybe you are ready to do it in the new year. It's never too late to protect yourself from COVID-19. Talk to your trusted healthcare provider about getting vaccinated or search vaccines.gov to find a convenient location near you. That's vaccines.gov.